Why do the majority of humans on Earth attach such significance to this seemingly small and insignificant constellation? Why does it frequently emerge in Akashic readings focused on the galaxy? The reason lies in the profound soul connection that nearly all of us incarnated in this galaxy feel towards Lyra. It holds the title of the home of human consciousness, primarily due to its prominent star Vega, also known as Alpha Lyrae. Lyra and Vega have played a pivotal role in our human narrative, spanning multiple dimensions. Initially, only Source existed in its boundless omnipresence. At a certain point in infinity, Source experienced a sense of solitude and sought to manifest alternative aspects of itself. Thus, Source divided into two entities, giving rise to the Alpha Mother God Galaxy, symbolized astronomically by the Andromeda Galaxy, and the Omega Father God Galaxy, symbolized by the Milky Way. The physical manifestation of Source's duality consciousness occurred through the separation of the Milky Way from the Andromeda Galaxy. This division led me to refer to the Andromeda Galaxy as the Mother Galaxy. It was during this significant period that the very first stargate within our Milky Way galaxy came into existence, the Antares stargate located in the Scorpio constellation. The purpose of this stargate was to serve as a star portal, connecting the Andromeda Galaxy to the Milky Way galaxy, with a broad range of applications within this cosmic narrative. The Milky Way and Andromeda Galaxy. Through this celestial gateway, numerous ethereal beings from the Andromeda Galaxy migrated to the emerging Milky Way galaxy, embarking on a cosmic exploration of a more tangible reality. Initially, the Galactic Center, also referred to as the Grand Central Sun or the Hunab-Ku, was established in close proximity to the Antares star system, situated between the constellations of Scorpio and Sagittarius. At this location, the foundational star councils were formed, comprising oversoul groups that represented the culmination and merging of the Alpha Mother God consciousness and the Omega Father God consciousness. The Elohim. The collective consciousness of the Elohim, a group of founder co-creators, made a joint decision to engage in life co-creation, mirroring the creative nature of Source. They selected the Lyra constellation as their initial experimentation ground for a couple of key reasons. One, proximity to the galactic center. Lyra was situated relatively close to the galactic center, allowing for easier access to the energetic dynamics and potentials of the cosmos. Two, favorable conditions for life. Lyra possessed the most conducive conditions for the manifestation of physical life, making it an ideal environment for their creative pursuits. Among these vast oversoul group consciousnesses, one prominent entity emerged, known by various names such as the co-creators, the founders, or simply the Elohim, as described in religious texts found on Earth and across the galaxy. Drawing upon the genetic blueprint of humanoid forms existing in higher realms and immensely evolved universes, it was concluded that Lyra held immense potential for the creation of diverse life forms. This decision was based on several favorable factors, including the age of the suns and planets within the constellation and the likelihood of long-term stability. This insight initially unfolded within the Akashic records, and subsequent research has corroborated its scientific validity. Even in modern times, numerous planets within the Lyra constellation, as evidenced by the inclusion of several Lyra-based planets in astronomical catalogs such as the Kepler mission's Most Inhabitable Planets in Our Galaxy listings, exhibit the necessary conditions for sustaining life. It becomes apparent that the co-creators possessed profound foresight when they selected Lyra as the fertile ground to initiate the genesis of physical life forms. The races. The initial creation of life within the Lyran star system brought forth two primary extraterrestrial races, the feline and the avian races. Interestingly, it is believed that the feline race themselves were co-creators who received an invitation from the founders to journey from another universe to our galaxy. Having completed their own universal game and fully realized their universe, a group of 45 felines willingly volunteered to traverse into this new universe, assuming the responsibility of setting up and overseeing the same game here. As a part of this new universal game, the founders allocated a new planet in the Lyra constellation to serve as the home for the felines. While the exact pronunciation and spelling cannot be precisely translated into English, the felines bestowed the name Avian upon their newfound planet. It is important to note that the true name eludes translation into human language. Avian Planet. Avian, a breathtaking planet, was a paradise adorned with majestic mountains, serene lakes, meandering streams, and vast oceans. In its essence, this azure planet closely resembled our present-day Earth, with a rich array of diverse vegetation and life forms. Upon their arrival, the felines existed in an etheric form, gradually progressing towards the development of physical bodies to inhabit the planet. Over the course of millions of years, they evolved the lion and various other feline species, eventually incarnating into these forms. By incorporating the DNA of an ape-like mammal created on Avian, the felines were able to manifest a body that possessed a human-like structure while retaining distinct facial features and other feline characteristics. It was through this interbreeding that a significant genetic lineage known as the royal line of Avian, or the House of Avian, originated. The etheric felines, taking turns in incarnation cycles, not only contributed to DNA enhancements but also imparted teachings and training in higher dimensional principles. This was done to ensure that their fellow brothers and sisters bound to the planet would not remain trapped within non-sentient animal incarnations. As evident from the parallelism, the evolutionary path of the felines on Avian resembled the development of humans here on Earth. Over time, as the conscious feline population grew, they assumed the roles of planetary guardians for their beloved home world. Continuously evolving, they eventually mastered advanced technologies, including space travel and warp technology. Throughout their journey, their etheric counterparts continued to serve as their guides and mentors. Among the feline population, numerous individuals pursued the field of genetics, a specialty inherent to their species. They actively contributed to the creation and development of diverse life forms for planets and stars across the universe. Some felines emerged as renowned space explorers and scientists, contributing their expertise in various domains. During this stage of their advancement, the felines directed their attention towards the bipedal mammalian species that had played a pivotal role in their own evolution. Initiating a program of genetic crossbreeding and enhancement, they granted this species a soul, thus giving rise to a new species that would come to be known as humans. Lyran humanoids. Following a series of genetic crossings and upgrades, the Adamic human, also known as the main root race of humanoid beings in our galaxy, emerged. Within the Lyran race, several subgroups existed, including those with red-headed or platinum blonde strains. However, the two primary races of humans were established as follows. 1. The white Nordic Lyran race was created to embody the physical representation of the Omega Father God consciousness. All Lyrans possess a humanoid form, but they display considerable variation in their facial features, ranging from cat-like to bird-like appearances, while others closely resemble humans. Their skin, hair, and eye colors vary depending on their home planet's proximity to their respective stars and the type of star. Lyrans played a crucial role in the creation of humanity and were instrumental in seeding the initial souls onto Atlantis. During humanity's formation, the Lyrans contributed the element of fire to Earth and gifted humanity with their diligent work ethic. They bestowed a wealth of knowledge to Atlantis and Lemuria, particularly regarding the utilization of physical energy. Lyrans excel at navigating the physical dimensions, having mastered the energies of the divine masculine. Consequently, many Lyran humans, residing predominantly in planets such as Avian, Avalon, Apex, Bila, Tika, and Merak, were primarily engaged in agricultural pursuits. For a span of approximately 40 million years, the Lyran human races thrived abundantly, living in peace upon their magnificent paradise planets. 2. The blue vegan race was designed to embody the physical representation of the Alpha Mother God consciousness. Vegans were distinguished by their darker or blue skin tones, and they likely correspond to the advanced blue race of humans mentioned in various Vedic texts, from whom the Hindu deities Vishnu and Krishna are said to have originated. Being more inclined towards the divine feminine, the vegans were introspective and prioritized spirituality, with a focus on serving others through healing. Despite their spiritual orientation, the vegan races achieved remarkable technological advancements, extensively documented in ancient Vedic texts from Earth, particularly in India. Brazilian contactee Jefferson Souza claims to have encountered the vegans of Lyra, describing them as bearing a striking resemblance to natives of India. According to Alex Collier, Vega was the first star system in Lyra to be inhabited by humans. Apart from the Lyran Nordic humans, the vegans played a significant role in colonization throughout the galaxy. Both Lyran and vegan humanoid cultures were predominantly peaceful. Although disagreements and minor conflicts occurred, they were swiftly resolved. These humanoid races demonstrated exceptional adaptability to various planetary environments and lived in complete harmony with their respective worlds. They developed awe-inspiring agricultural communities that efficiently sustained billions of beings while simultaneously enhancing the planets themselves, fostering even greater abundance. All aspects of life benefited from the Lyran commitment to harmonize with their home planets. Additionally, the average life expectancy ranged between 300 to 425 years, later increasing by threefold. They operated as a unified collective, driven by a shared purpose, ensuring that none of their race would lag or fall too far behind. Their remarkable unity and cooperative spirit served as an extraordinary role model for humanity that endures to this present moment. Regarding the avian people, the second founder race in Lyra, it is believed that, like the original felines, they originated from another universe and arrived in this universe billions of years ago. The avians remain an elite group of 12D beings. However, many avians in this universe evolved from small birds initially seeded by the 12D avians on 3D planets within various galaxies. They experienced an extensive range of color, size, and adaptations. Over time, their consciousness expanded due to their ability to perceive the bigger picture of their world. Their sentience grew from their visionary perspective and their capacity for thought-based teleportation and mental soaring across lands and planets. This expanded reach allowed them to inhabit new worlds, furthering their evolution. Reptilians. According to certain accounts of galactic history, it is suggested that the ancient avian races may have played a role in the creation of certain reptilian species within this universe. However, based on my understanding from the Akashic records, the draconian beings originally entered this universe from another universe after the avian and feline races had already been developing here billions of years ago. The reptilian races established their presence within the Draco and Orion constellations of our galaxy and subsequently embarked on a conquest of other worlds. Over time, avian species were genetically intertwined with humans, reflecting a prevailing experimental trend in this universe, similar to the felines. Certain humanoid races within the Andromeda constellation, particularly a superior race of winged Andromedan humanoids measuring at least 7 to 9 feet tall, exist in higher dimensions and are believed to trace their origins back to ancient avian races. Birds found on Earth are a precious gift bestowed upon us by the higher dimensional avian beings, serving the purpose of regulating our electromagnetic atmosphere. Concluding the tale of Lyra and Vega, it can be said that the majority, if not all, of present-day humans on Earth can trace their genetic ancestry back to the diverse founder groups responsible for the creation of the Lyran system. This amalgamation resulted in a fascinating blend of feline, humanoid, and avian genetics. Lyran stand as the celestial forebears of humanity, representing the ancestral lineage from which all humans in our galaxy have emerged. If you like our video, we wish you to subscribe, share it with your friends, and support us for new videos. May your light be everlasting.